Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we are back for some more of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play, and this is going to be the potential finale of our time, because of course we are going to have to be battling out with Jecht, and maybe potentially having to go and fight off with Yu Yevon, but however, this is going to be the unfortunate timing for this said episode, because during the way of this said boss battle with Jecht, I did get destroyed, and for me personally is that I was thinking about doing a second attempt to at least get myself back into the groove of actually doing another said episode within the part of the second attempt, so that at least we can somewhat make it to like the main final part of the said story of Final Fantasy X. But I decided not to really go out of my way to do it because this episode has been going, or I should say the series, not really the said episode, but the series has been going on for like way too long, and I kind of just want to just make sure that we just get it done, and at least well, for me personally is that I was able to go and show you guys at least somewhat of like the final stage type of part of the area for what was going on from there. Now, mind you, Jecht does actually have not one but two different phases. One's for 60,000 HP, and then the other one is for 120,000 HP. The 120,000 HP one was the one that I actually got destroyed at. I thought I was able to go and do it, and I think I was somewhat relatively close to actually be knocking him out because I did go and use up majority of all my Aeons that I had, but there was a surprising move that he did show up, but I won't really get myself too much involved within there because you guys have to go and check out that move while it's happening throughout this episode for today, just so that I won't go into too much spoilerish details for what's going to be happening from here. But yeah, so since we just went about out with Seymour, this is like this little type of factory area somewhere around in this way, and there is going to be enemies around within this area here. That's why I have the switch hitter with the no encounters on, just so that I won't get myself completely bombarded with enemies in this place, just so that we can just make sure that we just go and quickly head on into the last particular part here. So yeah, you see this big huge tower that gets like put into the ground. Well, we only have one more save point, so make sure that you save around over here before you start deep diving into the actual said tower that's going to be showing up. And the one thing that we do have to do is head right through the pink tower here, or this little pink type of portal that's going on. And we're going to have to go and be picking up some sort of special type of weird crystallized thing that's going to be showing up. And I believe there's like 9 of them that you have to go and pick up with. Now, I have heard that apparently if you do get hit by a certain type of crystal, you will have to like restart re-grabbing all the type of crystals again. And now, however, I did not really have that much amount of a problem though. But here's a new type of enemy right here. So if you are wanting to go out of your way to bribe this guy, he does have teleport spheres, which you will have to be paying out like almost about like $1 million something odd amount of dollars just from this guy, and it's crazy. And he will give you 20 of them if you ever are lucky to have that with you there. But since we do have him captured, we can go and put him into our arena type of area there if we ever do need to battle him at some point. But however, while walking around and just making sure that we are very careful with us not getting hit by any of those icicles, we are going to have to pick up another one of those type of specialized crystal things here. And since we do have 9, that's all that we really do need. And now we're going to get ourselves shot all the way into where Jecht is going to be. Yes, this is going to be the time where we can actually finally meet up with Jecht and get a little bit of a talking segment between Tidus and also with Jecht here. Because pretty much soon, he's not going to really be himself anymore. And then he's going to like get into his Aeon form of himself, which that's going to be pretty crazy. So make sure you do any type of final preparations. One thing that I do strongly recommend is that if you guys ever remember, when we went and fought with that one particular person over at, I want to say the Xanarkand Ruins, which that will be a Yunalesca. I believe you will be able to get any type of zombie strike typing move that you will get as a weapon that would be like as a reward. And if you guys remember, we do actually have a zombie strike weapon, and that was all the way when we went about out with Yunalesca. And we are going to keep that zombie strike weapon with us throughout this whole entire part because fun fact is that when you're going throughout this battle, that zombie strike type of attack will actually make him become undead, and you'll get to see the reason why in some aspect at some point soon, because like I don't know if I showed it out here in this episode or not, but basically what happens is that when you go and hit him and actually make him an undead zombie at this point, he will have like healing stuff and other things that are going to be happening from there, and you will get to injure him doing it the opposite type of way, but you could only do it for like so much amount of times, and then unfortunately it will disappear from him though.
But you're still bigger.
And within these two videos for today, we are of course doing our Persona 4 Golden as well. I know that we are doing Final Fantasy X too, but well, not actually like 10-2, but we are actually doing a Final Fantasy X as well. So well, hopefully you guys do go and check out both of those two videos, because we are going to be battling out with the Narset boss there in Persona 4, and that of course is going to have to be with Nayato there.
Let's end this.
I do have to say, like, this area, like, with inside Sin, or whatever this type of, like, tower part that's around over here, kind of looks pretty cool. Because I just love how the area is, like, all, like, this type of big, huge, gigantic city inside here.
I know.
So is this was, like, the Faith, like, actually talking about? Was, like, this whole place was, like, somewhat of, like, a dream area or something? Because, like, it looks pretty cool to go and see. Because, like, once you do go and see, like, Jecht kind of becoming his like Aeon monster of himself that will show up here, basically all of this like particular part of this whole battlefield is all going to be turning on.
One thing.
And what is that?
When it starts, I won't
Yep,
be
well, we already just would have talked about that there for a little bit of some time.
I won't be able to hold myself back.
And I'm pretty excited that next week is going to be my reading week, so I will be able to go and do some more recordings as I can. And I just went and did Yokai Watch 2 for you guys, by the way, since I am now finally done of college at this point for now. Until I come back, until the next other following week afterwards. But unfortunately, with my Yokai Watch 2 live stream, we never really got anything new at all, which that sucks. I wish I was able to get some new characters alongside within our side there, because I know that we are going to have to battle out within the first of many bosses that are going to happen. Which it should be really easy now, since we do have a lot of S-ranking yokai. Uh-oh. Bye, Jack. Have a nice fall. And there he goes. Yep, we can't save him now, Titus. He's gonna have to become his true self out here, just like Persona. Now, you guys may recall that you may probably hear a type of OST that actually happened all the way back since like the beginning of the first episode. And it's pretty nice that they actually brought it back as well too, because you wouldn't really actually get to hear it as frequent as it happened from before. And here we go. Whoa, that's one big giant hand right there. Yep, so this is Jecht's true form of what's going to happen here. Now, basically how this battle is going to happen is that he's also going to have some of his weird little tower things that are going to be happening around behind him. And if you actually don't do anything within those type of towers there, he will try to get himself healed up. Now, mind you, it will only be like 1,500 amount of like health. So you may probably think that it may probably not be a whole heck of a lot, but try to make sure that he doesn't really try to heal himself up all that much there, because I believe it will try to do it at least twice. Alright, so what we're going to have to go and basically do around over here is that we're going to have to try to Hastaga up on most of our characters. Now again, I will be editing out on most of this parts of the different said battles, just so you guys don't have to see too much of myself trying to like struggle myself all the way through here. Because I know that if I did, this video would be like taking way too long than it needed to be. This was like almost about like an hour-long video, because I made it like somewhat all the way through like the first part of the phase, which I thought I did really well there. But then it was the second phase that was like more so of a particular problem. Yeah, so he has his own attacking moves there, like his little swipe attack and all that. Later on, he will also have a thing known as like the Jecht beam, which that would also be somewhat of a problem too. And he also does have something where he does like to try to make you into stone, or try to turn you to stone, actually. So just make sure they have a lot of like petrifying type of armors and whatnot, that it won't like cause you any type of grief there, because again, mind you, just like how the Omega Ruins is, if you do get yourself with everybody getting hit with stone, it's basically game over. So now, since we already went and taken care of his first phase, now he's going to be going into more so of the second phase here. So now he's going to have to like bring out his big, huge, gigantic type of sword that's going to happen. So this is where his sword has been in all this time. So it was literally right through his chest. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so here we go. Now this is where it's going to be a little bit more scarier than what happened from before. So this is where it's like a pretty much good enough time to just go and start lining up on any type of Aeons that are here. We go out for Bahamut first, which I thought it went out somewhat okay. I know that we lost Bahamut in the process during the time of the said battle, though. But here we go, Mega Flare. But if you do actually have Yojimbo, and if you actually do have a said overdrive all prepared up for him, you could actually go for Zamato. And again, mind you, even if you have Zamato, you could actually win the game right here, right now, with having any type of problems. I know that we've done it before with Ultimate Weapon. Ouch, that's going to be hurting for a whole heck of a lot of damage. And mind you, even if you go for like one Aeon attack, basically Jecht is not going to stop attacking. He's just going to keep on non-stopping, just making sure that your Aeon gets completely destroyed from here. So yeah, just like that, we already lost that with Bahamut, but not to worry, we still have Enma. We still want to go out for that type of Aeon there. Alright, so now it's going to be go time once again. Should that put a stop to it? Nope. Yeah, that tower's just going to keep on moving around and try to make sure that he gets himself healed up. Because that's not good. So now we got ourselves with the Jecht Overdrive. So just be very careful for when that move does happen, because he will basically OHKO out one of your teammates here. So, let's see what else we can do. So we're going to put, hopefully, maybe a zombie attack on him. Maybe he'll turn green. Nope. Okay, so he's not green. But if he is green, then just go and try to throw Kiragas at him, because that's going to be really helpful on that. And there we go. Waka is down. Alright, Enma, let's go. Let's light it up. Oblivion should at least be able to do quite a bit of damage here. Yeah, 120 HP. That's going to be taking quite a long type of time to at least try to whittle him down. Now mind you, when you go through a Yu Yevon battle, it is like a easy win, insta kill type of thing, because like you don't normally ever get yourself a game over at that point. Wow, that did like 32,000 damage right there. If I did all my calculations, I wonder how much type of HP that you still would have had if I was still alive. Because I could have probably at least potentially won. Whoa. Alright. Yeah, mind you, again, he is going to still keep on healing up. That's not good. Look at that, he already went all the way up to his overdrive there. And let's see. Yeah, he's gonna go for another slice and dice type of attack again. Ouch. Yeah, he's still gonna keep on going. He's still gonna make sure that Enma is down. And yep, and just like that, Enma is finished, but we do have a Grand Summon to go for a Grand Summon Overdrive. Originally, I was going to be playing out for Yojimbo, but instead, we're going to go and bring out with the Mage's Sisters instead. So, let's go and do that. Because that should at least be able to do some bit of damage, right? I think Mage's Sisters would work out perfectly here. Just go out for their Delta attack, and it should knock them out pretty fast here. This was the reason why all this time was to make sure to have both these 2 other optional Aeons to have. Well, actually, sorry, the 3 optional Aeons to have alongside with us here for the Sim battle. Alright, so let's go combine up the powers and go for it. So we already went and knocked him down. Wow, look how much damage that is doing. Holy crap. Did that do anything? At least hopefully try to put a little bit of a damper into his HP there. Ow. That did a lot. Yeah, there's that Jecht beam. So again, that does turn you into stone, but we're immune. So we're all good for that. Holy moly. Oh no. Yeah, those towers are back up and moving again. So like, this is where like I basically just tried to at least use all of the Major Sister power again, and then hopefully try to at least somewhat get another set type of overdrive if I was lucky enough, but I don't think so. So let's go and set up for a reflect, I guess. There we go. And yep, another power wave. Here we go. So yeah, it's just gonna keep on doing like 1500 like type of health. It's nothing like compared to like Seymour, where it was like if you went and attacked him and then he like heals himself like every time, but then he like starts decreasing it. So now it's like we're taking a little bit of a break, I guess. At least that's not fun. Yeah, so now we got Cindy and Minnie finally all up with their own overdrive, but like we're still missing out with Sandy though. That was a pretty nice good attack though. That did like 18,000. Perfect, I guess. Hey, we also got with Bio too. And it looks like you could also poison Jecht too, it seems like. So you will get to have a little bit of some extra damage right there. Uh-oh. I think he's going to go for another type of crazy attack again at some point. But since we are getting a little bit more closer to like the end of this episode, I will have to just give out my final outro for today on Final Fantasy. So anyways, thank you guys so much, well, actually, thank you guys so much for going and checking out with Final Fantasy X for today. This has been a really fun series. You know, we were able to go and bow out through everything that we need to do with the ultimate weapon. I'm happy that we went through that guy. We used Yojimbo's Zamato move, which that absolutely destroyed him in no time flat. Maybe I could have probably went for Yojimbo instead of using the Major Sisters, and maybe we probably had at least somewhat of a better type of chance of knocking out with Jecht here, but it's okay. You know what, it was still fun either way. I may probably come back to the said boss battle in the future, like just as for like my own type of like walkthrough in my own, just so that I can at least just battle out through Jecht and maybe just continue onwards from the post game from there and see what happens. But yeah, so here's the ultimate Jecht shot. This is going to be doing a whole heck of a lot of damage right here. This is kind of like more powerful than what that ultimate move was all about from previously from before. Yeah, by this time, we're going to basically be dead at this point. And I think that's going to be about it, right? Oh yeah, look at that. That already did like 4,000 damage right there. Yeah, I think even if I had like stamina tonics or something, that would have been helpful for a little bit, but... So we'll make a push of our own, but we're still gonna die. Because that still is gonna be a problem. Because like even if he goes for his own type of slash attack, we're already done for. Which that's not good. And yeah, so anyways, thank you guys so much for going and checking out with this series. I'll see you guys then, and peace.